Hey guys, thank you so much for stopping by my channel on today. And for first time visitors, welcome to Sandra Burnett Lifestyle. Now you guys know that we are in our new hair journey transition. So in today's video, I'm going to show you 6 successful transitioning tips without doing the big chop. So if you're ready for this, let's get busy. Now, I do want to say that if you are new to my channel, but you're interested in joining the new hair journey transition with me, come on and join us. There's so many women that are a part of this transition, and even maybe men. We are in our first 3 months of our new hair transition. Now, I know some of you are on the new hair journey transition with me. Maybe you're going from relaxed to natural. Others because maybe your hair was heat damaged, or you just want healthy hair. Our first 3 months hair journey transition started on February the 5th and it's going to go through May the 5th. After our first 3 months, we would have another set of rules to follow until we reach 3 years without the big chop. Now, these are the rules that we are following for the next 3 months. Rule number 1, wash your hair at least, ladies, every 2 weeks. Then you want to deep condition your hair. After you deep condition your hair, you want to spray Fenugreek spray in your hair and on your scalp. Then you want to apply a moisturizer of your choice. And then seal your hair with an oil of your choice. Rule number 2, twist your hair or braid your hair up. And then finally, rule number 3, leave your hair alone. Now, only take your hair down maybe once or twice a week to apply more Fenugreek water, moisturizer, but then seal your hair with oil and leave your hair alone. Now, these steps may sound very simple, but these steps will lead to strong growing hair for the next 3 months. Okay, let's get into the 6 successful tips without the big chop. Tip number 1, discipline. Discipline is very important when you are transitioning, because there's going to be days where you're just not going to feel like washing your hair. And you're going to also find out there's going to be days where you're going to spend 3 to 5 hours washing and conditioning your hair, adding moisture to your hair. But be faithful at it. You will be happy with the end results if you remain faithful. So to help you to stay focused, I encourage you to continue watching my YouTube channel weekly. Also, to help you to stay focused, center yourself around positive people and remind yourself that you're not on this journey alone. We are in this transition together. And then also to help you, I will set different goals. But sometimes what we would do is break up what we're doing so it won't become boring throughout the process. And then we're going to check the progress as we go along. Now let's get into tip number 2. Be patient. Now, I know many of you have heard those words before, but transitioning is a slow process. Some days you may become discouraged and you're just going to want to quit. I did when I started my transition back in 2016. There were days when I would just do my hair and I'm just like, I want to go back to my relaxed hair because it was so much easier. But I was glad that I was patient and I hung in there. Our natural hair is very fragile, ladies, so we must take our time and be patient with our hair. As our hair texture change and working with our new hair and then working with our damaged hair, this can be very difficult. But just remember, it's a process, ladies. So be patient with your hair during the process. Now let's get into tip number 3. Listen to your hair and do what works best for your hair. What do I mean by that? Know what products your hair like and what products your hair do not like. Know what products cause your hair to be dry and frizzy. Know those things. Does my hair like moisturizer or does my hair like more protein? So when I first started my hair transition back in 2016, I tried many products until I found out what worked best for me. So ladies, tip number 3, do what's best for your hair. Tip number 4, trim your ends. Some people trim their ends every 6 weeks. Then there are others that trim their ends every 3 to 6 months. But whatever works for you, do it. Now, when I transitioned, I would trim my ends like every 6 to every 4 months, and that worked well for me. But the most important thing is that you need to trim your ends, because if you don't trim your ends, your hair will eventually split and it will break off. Split ends can make your hair look really frail. So trim your ends is very important. We're almost at the end of our 6th tip. Tip number 5, plan protective styles. Protective styles is a new hair journey girl's best friend. So maybe for 3 months you're wearing a cute little wig, or then maybe another 3 months you're going to wear twists in your hair or braids in your hair. Just make sure that you keep your scalp and your hair clean if you're going to wear protective styles for a long length of time. Tip for today, and that is tip number 6. No heat. Heat does make our hair more manageable, but however, we should avoid heat because, listen, heat can damage our curl pattern. And in order to get our curl back, you know what happens? We're going to have to start a whole new journey, and we don't want that. So no heat, ladies. That means no blow drying, no hot comb, no flat iron, because heat leads to damaged hair. I hope this video today has been a help to you, and I know that if you follow these tips that I have given you, it will lead to healthy, strong, growing hair. Thank you so much for joining me on today. I want you to remember to subscribe to my channel. Click that notification button so that you can be notified when I post new videos. Give me a thumbs up. Keep those comments coming. Bye, guys.